So, have you ever wondered what makes a kid's video just explode? Go totally viral? Is it just random luck? Or is there like a secret formula? Well, that's what we're here to find out. We're going to take a look under the hood of a super engaging kids' video script and really pull apart the secrets to its success. Let's dive in.
Okay, so get this. The video doesn't even say hello. It just drops you right in with this. Pump, crunch, smash. I mean, wow. You can almost feel that, right? It's this immediate physical thing that just grabs you. And it's not just an intro, it's basically a promise. You're gonna get some serious action and satisfaction here. Talk about a killer hook.
Right, so this script, it's not just a plan for a video. It's really a blueprint, a recipe for what you could call a viral satisfaction machine. I mean, every single part of it is engineered from the ground up to just completely capture a kid's attention. And here's the wild part. This phrase, this idea, it actually comes straight from the creator's own notes. So you know they knew exactly what they were doing. They were blending two massive trends, the fun, hands-on appeal of a science project with the super hypnotic feedback of ASMR. You know ASMR, that tingly, satisfying feeling some people get from certain sounds. It's a really, really smart and powerful combo. So who's this for? Well, it's laser-focused on kids between 6 and 12 years old. And I mean everything. The words they use, the visuals, all of it is perfectly tuned to hit what kids that age love. A sense of discovery, a chance to create something cool, and, let's be honest, the pure joy of some satisfying destruction. Okay, so we've got the what's and the who. Now let's get into the really juicy part, the how. What is the actual formula that makes this stuff so you just can't look away? I want you to think back to the science projects you did in school, right? Probably lots of reading, maybe some boring diagrams, and a whole lot of waiting for something to happen. Well, this approach totally flips that on its head. Here, it's all about that immediate sensory hit. The snap, the crunch, the crush. Instant gratification is the name of the game. And for keeping a kid's attention, that is everything. So what are the core ingredients in this recipe for viral success? Well, you've got hands-on DIY building, which gives kids a real sense of control. You've got those hypnotic ASMR sounds. You have the super satisfying visuals, the crushing and smashing. They use simple, everyday materials that anyone can get their hands on. And, this is a big one, they use gamified language. You're not just building something, no. You're on a quest to mine gold. Okay, the ingredients are crucial, for sure. But just like with any great recipe, the method, the step-by-step structure is just as important. So let's break down how this script actually organizes the whole activity to make sure kids stay glued to the screen from start to finish. It's all broken down into 5 super simple, really clear steps. First, you frame the mining rig. Then you craft the crusher jaw. Next, fill and prime hydraulics. Then the fun part, mine and crush ASMR. And finally, you get pro mine upgrades. See how that works? Each step is an action word. It's a clear goal. It just pulls you along, creating this awesome sense of momentum. And the psychology behind this is so simple, but man, is it effective. The whole point is to have a super low barrier to entry. It never feels too hard or overwhelming. Every time you finish a step, you get this little win, this little hit of achievement that just makes you feel good. It keeps you engaged and wanting to see it through to that big, final, satisfying crush. All right, so it's fun, it's satisfying, but is there any actual learning going on here? Is it educational? Well, let's take a look at how the script takes what could be a really dry physics lesson and turns it into something, well, something pretty magical. See, instead of just telling you a fact, the script does something much smarter. It asks a question. It leans into a kid's natural curiosity. By simply asking how, it turns the science from a boring lecture into, like, the answer to a super cool mystery that you actually want to solve. And the way they present the answer is just brilliant. Yeah, they mention Pascal's principle, but they immediately rebrand it as a satisfying superpower. Basically, a little push on one tiny syringe creates this huge, crushing force on the other one, all because water can't be squeezed. So it's like a tiny bit of your effort gets multiplied into this massive, awesome result. Who wouldn't want a superpower like that? And that's the whole strategy right there. You frame science not as science, but as magic. Because think about it, for a kid, the word physics can sound kind of scary or boring, but magic is exciting. It's inspiring. It's a simple change in wording, but it completely swaps out intimidation for pure wonder. Okay, but we're not done.
there's one last, absolutely crucial piece to this whole viral puzzle. Because the video doesn't just end when the crushing is done. Oh no, that's the exact moment the audience engagement engine kicks into high gear. And the pivot is just seamless. 1 second, the project is conquered and you, the viewer, are a mind mogul. The very next second comes the question. It's a direct challenge that instantly flips you from just passively watching into being invited to join a community and show off what you can do. And then it just hits you with this rapid-fire barrage of commands, right? Comment on this, film your own, tag us, subscribe, like, hit the bell. Every single one of those actions is a powerful signal to the platform's algorithm. It's telling the algorithm, hey, people really love this, which just pushes the video out to more and more people. So you start to realize the video itself isn't really the final product. It's more like the first push of a giant flywheel. The viewer comments give them ideas for new videos. The videos that viewers make build a community around the channel. And all of that activity just feeds the algorithm, making the flywheel spin faster and faster. It's a brilliant, self-sustaining loop. When you look at the whole thing, this script is just a masterclass in blurring the lines between education and pure entertainment. It's so good at what it does, it kind of leaves you with a big question, right? When content is this engaging, where does the entertainment stop and the education actually begin? It really makes you think.